You need to get uncomfortable. You need to get uncomfortable. I know Benny and Jody are moving right now. They're very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. I know when I watched Sarah and Scott build the house, very uncomfortable. Well, God is building a house. And he wants you to get uncomfortable. I'm not saying he wants you to do crazy things. I'm not saying that. But you may be asked to do things that are very uncomfortable to you. Believe it or not, speaking to you is not comfortable for me. It's not comfortable. I take it very seriously. Talking to someone about not taking the mark of the beast is uncomfortable. Especially when they look at you and say, you're crazy. Crazy for Jesus, man. That's what I used to say. Crazy for Jesus. But God may want to take you totally out of your comfort zone. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's to stretch you. Maybe it's to make a point to someone else. Who knows? I don't know. It's his purposes. But he doesn't always want you comfortable. The United States of America is not comfortable. The world is not comfortable. Stuff is happening. But don't be afraid, because he's overcome the world. Don't be afraid. No matter how uncomfortable it feels. I'm pretty sure Jesus was really uncomfortable dying on the cross. That's putting it mildly. But he was uncomfortable for you. And I want to be uncomfortable for you. I want to be uncomfortable for him, but because of that, I want to be uncomfortable for you. So if God asks you to do something, go, I don't know about that. Maybe that's really him. Maybe he's just saying you need to be uncomfortable. Because faith is where uncomfortable is. I have to believe. When Henry was gone, I was so uncomfortable. Okay. But the reality is that I trust God. That's it. I just trust God. That's where my comfort is. My comfort is I trust God. It's not in my situation. It's not in any of this. It's that I trust God. There's my comfort. That's where faith is. That's where the comforter is. Are you uncomfortable when I look at you? It's uncomfortable for me to do it. Why is it uncomfortable? Really, truly, the question is, why are you uncomfortable? Because it makes you afraid? Because you don't know what I'm going to do next? Are you afraid of what I might see? Is it fear that makes us uncomfortable is what I'm asking you. Is fear making you uncomfortable? Because that's not the uncomfortable I'm talking about. The uncomfortable is moving in faith and trusting God when my space doesn't feel comfortable.